Is it on? Yeah, it's on. Hello all, it's me again, Alex Francis, and hope things are going well for you and everything, usual. Hope you look forward to your weekend tomorrow. Hope you look forward to it. And hope things are going well for you in life and everything and stuff. Things have been going well for me, family, like Ashley. She's doing good and stuff, and as well as a fiance. That's what she, keeps forgetting, because I've heard a friend say, "Oh, how's your boyfriend?" and all this sort of stuff. And it says, no, he's your fiance. That's what you forget. This is what happens to a lot of these youngins nowadays. When they get proposed and all sorts of stuff, they forget that term, so they do. But anyway, enough about these youngin goofballs. Youngins, you know what I mean? I've been spending a lot more time with my sister and Daniel and stuff. We've been doing all sorts of stuff. We've been eating dinner together a lot more now, so we have. And I even got to meet Daniel's family, so I did, which was pretty good and stuff. The one thing that sort of confused me is that the family laugh a lot, and it turns out they laugh in a weird way. So they do. I don't understand that. And they go, like, I remember thinking, what the flip? I said, what the flip's wrong with these goofballs? I felt like saying that, but I knew my sister would kick me out of the house. So obviously, I kept my own opinions to myself and all sorts of stuff. And when I got back home, when me and Ashley got back home, I said to her, what the flip? I said, what the flip is with Daniel's family? They're laughing weirdly. And I thought, what the flip? You know what I mean? I don't know what's wrong with them. And then they're talking, they're making fun of failed technology for some reason. I don't know why. I do not know why. You know what I mean? Yeah, do you know what she says? Oh, HD DVD sucks. How insulting is that? You know what? I almost cried when she said that. I almost cried. How dare you insult HD DVD? She even insulted Betamax as well. The thing was, if my family was still alive, if my parents were still alive, they'd be giving you a good punch-up, so they will. You know what I mean? They'd be playing that punching game, you know what I mean? On the Wii, the Wii boxing, where you move around and all that sort of stuff. They'd be fighting you, you know what I mean? How insulting? Betamax. The insulting Betamax. So yeah, that did not go well. Insulting me. You're insulting Betamax and Sony. What's next? PlayStation Vita? I don't know. You know what I mean? How dare you make fun of HD DVD? That was better than Blu-ray back then. And I've never bought a Blu-ray player. I've only used the one that my sister has. And that rumour happened about 4K HD DVD. Still hurts me. I remember there were rumours back then about 3D. There were rumours back then about 3D HD DVD. I didn't get that. Didn't happen either. Sorry, I don't mean to get upset. It's not about me. Well, technically it's about me. Yeah, so once we got back home, I went back to my normal self, and things have been going good. And same my girlfriend and stuff. We've been doing a lot of more things together, and everything's going really, really good. We're having good times, and everything's been good, going good. So it has been going good. Everything's not going good. I miss the single life. I miss being single and I can do what I want. She won't even let me talk day. Well, not my own, but I remember my mother, why have I said that? But my father, my mother, my uncle, and myself, we stood in line launch day for the Sega Saturn, July 1995. And you know what? We had fun that day. My family, my parents said best £400 ever. Because that's how much it cost back then. We played great games. Me and my uncle played great games. He bought himself a Saturn as well. So I did. But yeah, we stood in line. Sorry, I'm just getting annoyed. We stood in line. So we did. We stood in line for the Sega Saturn. I think we were the first or the second. I'm not entirely sure. But my mother and father bought me a Sega Saturn. So they did. Bought me a Sega Saturn. They bought me an extra controller. And they bought me some good games. So they did. I played a lot of Virtua Fighter back then. We had a lot of fun. My uncle, I went over to his house a couple of times. He would pick me up because I was still a young child at the time. I was only 8 years old back then. So my uncle, who drove, obviously would pick me up for the house. You know, I would go back to his house for a bit. And we played a few board games and we played a bit on the Sega Saturn. We had lots of fun. I think we played a couple of hours. And then the time went quick and my mother picked me up. Like, wow, time's gone quick, hasn't it? You know what I mean? And yeah, just how it goes. Oh, and you could play your CDs on it. But yeah, I think at meantime I'm not really happy. I love having a girlfriend, but it feels I can't really do my own thing. And she won't let me talk about failed technology. She says it's only for nerds and people that can't get relationships, which is absolutely discriminating. You know what I mean? Because I know there's a lot of people out there who are married and they own failed technology. Some of them own Ouya's. You know what I mean? The little Android console thingamabob. If I own that, do you know what? She'd slap me. Oh, but if she owned it, oh, that's a different thing. You know what I mean? Oh, she gets away with it. But because I'm the nerd and I'm talking about failed technology, I can't do that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just annoyed. You know what I mean? You know what? I feel like breaking up with her. I'll tell her I've moved to America and she'll fall for it. Maybe I might just have to get used to it. There's no point lying to her because I know she'll find out. Maybe I might just need to have some advice. Me and Andrea, we could go to counselling and try and get things sorted. I don't know. But we'll try and figure something out. So yeah, life's been mixed. Life has been mixed. I think with my sister, her fiance, his family that laughs so weirdly, that laughs weird. My girlfriend, and her hatred for me talking about failed technology. But for some reason, if she mentions it, she can get away with it. There's definitely a lot of people. I remember back in my early years have been in my 20s, where I'd be attracted to a young woman, and you know, I liked her a bit, but she didn't like the fact that I owned certain things. I remember one time, there was this woman that I liked a bit, and I owned a Zune at the time. I refused to use an iPod because I thought the Zune was the best thing, and I knew it was going to kill the iPod. And unfortunately, we met up one time, and I had my Zune out. I was changing the music on it. She looks at me, and then she looks down at the Zune, and she says to me, what's that rubbish? And I said to her, it's the Zune, the new Microsoft iPod thing. Microsoft has made their own MP3 player. She says to me, don't ever talk to me again. And I said to her, what's happened? What's wrong? You've got failed technology on your hands. I'm going away now. Don't ever talk to me again. I remember the following day, I saw her with a new friend. Turned out they were going out. And he owned an iPod. And that was the reason why she stopped talking to me. Because I owned a Microsoft Zune. And I refused to buy an Apple iPod. You know what I mean? I couldn't catch a break back then. That's why women wouldn't go near me when I had HD DVD. When I bought a Dreamcast after a couple of years, they wouldn't go near me. When I had a Sega Saturn, they wouldn't go near me, even though I was only a child back then. But still, they didn't, you know what I mean? It's unfair. Don't like that. Even a 3D television. I had a 3D television and women wouldn't go near me. Scary. But anyway, how long is this video being on? Flipping it. 11 minutes, almost 12. And I've been ranting about people not liking me because I own failed technology. At least my 2 friends like me, or 3 friends, whatever. But yeah, I'm going to stop the video now. Hope you like my little rant and, people hating me for owning failed technology. I bet a lot of you have not been in that. I bet people have liked you even if you've owned a Zune or an Ouya or whatever, you know what I mean? Even a Wii U. The thing is, there are people out there in relationships that own Wii U's. But again, I'm not going to stop that. So yeah, thank you for listening to my rant and my craziness. Okay, because I think Dominic Trophy is crazy. But apart from that, thank you all for watching, and bye all. See you later. Actually, thinking about it, if I do break up with my girlfriend, I might not need to hire my past self for videos, but we'll get to that point. Bye all.